let's just get rid of that number 4 over there. As you guys can tell, I'm way too lazy to make a new map. Hello everyone, and welcome to the last mod showcase of update 1.12. I used to categorize these into seasons, but unfortunately, I don't like to do that anymore, because I honestly forget, and it's honestly just a waste of time. Either way, we are checking out the latest mods from the Nexus over the past 2 weeks. Only 4 mods this week, but they're absolutely drop-dead gorgeous. Now, before we do begin, modding is not officially endorsed by Frontier. Of course, when you mod at the risk of your own game. So if you leave an animal in the trade center, which you're not supposed to do, it will end up crashing your game if you remove said mod. But if you honestly follow all the instructions, I'm gonna put like a disclaimer right before the DLC comes out in every Discord server. It'll be tough for you guys to miss it. But if you end up missing it, just know, make sure that your maps are clean. If you're removing prop mods, you won't be able to log back in, unless if you have those prop mods installed. If you have an animal in the trade center, so let's just throw an Addicts over there. If you bring him to the trade center, and if you pop over here to the trade center, open animal storage. If he's in there and you remove the Addicts mod, you can't get back in. If you put it back in there, however, you are more than welcome to join back into your file. Regardless, welcome everyone. We have a lot of awesome, beautiful mods to check out. I could use a lot more funkier adjectives for all these guys, but I really don't want to. Nonetheless, we have a beautiful mod by Narwhaler, the Addicts. Did you guys know that these are so tiny? Hold on, let me pull up a Steve, because it's so crazy to see just how tiny Addicts actually are. Now, in case if you guys are unaware, Addicts are a gorgeous antelope. They're only found in, I believe, northern Africa. We could actually see the small populations and pockets where they're still living. In Chad, Mauritania, good luck. Yeah, I'm sorry already. And Niger. So they're a beautiful animal. You'll know them by their very iconic spiral horns. And yeah, just really incredible. Narwhaler went above and beyond and actually upgraded it on the Scimitar Horned Oryx rig, and it looks just incredible now. We could actually check out a lot more of a colorful individual over here. You could see that Narwhaler just does some beautiful, incredible work when it comes to these guys. It just turned out so nice. Obviously, we already covered the Addicts before a while ago. This is one of Narwhaler's best. But he made it even better, and it just looks so beautiful. Look at them go. Always super happy to see more ungulates in the game. I really think that, even though I don't like to build for them, I think that they are a necessary thing to have in the game, and especially having a lot of them goes to help a lot. One thing that we have enough already of in the game, but people are still commissioning, are wolves though. So this one is in particular, the Algonquin Wolf. I don't believe I know where these guys are from. I think they're from like an island, right? Nope, they are from the United States and Canada. So kind of right above New York, right over there. A little bit of Canada. I believe that's like Montreal kind of area. Really beautiful mod. It really stands out from the other wolf mods because of its yellow texture. And it has a little bit of hue variation in here too, so you can see that we have a little bit more of a yellowish individual right here, and a little bit more of a grayer, kind of desaturated individual. Just a really solid animal to have in your game in case if you guys do want to build like for specific kinds of wolves, or if you just think that the wolves in-game are too big. These are a wonderful little stand-in that you guys could have that kind of shrinks them down a little bit. That's one of my favorite things about mods, is that if, let's just say, for example, the timber wolf is too big, or let's just say, for example, the grizzly bear is too big, let's just say you're building for like ABC Islands bear or something, that's where mods come in. And it really helps to stand out, like, oh, if you really just want a smaller, cooler looking individual, you could just use a mod as a stand-in, and it's just really awesome. Beautiful job, good boy. Also, hands out, I guess, hands down, shout out. Words are just coming to me very nicely today. Huge shout out to Giorno Pizza for coding this as well. Giorno is very much an unsung hero when it comes to Good Boys mods, and it's just always super awesome to see those two collaborating. Just the dynamic power couple of Planet Zoo modding. Now, moving on from there, we are checking out the lesser Glyptodon. This is a beautiful mod by TNT. He is back. The person who brought us such hits as the Nanucosaurus, the person who brought us the Velociraptor, I believe he even made a Psittacosaurus. He is back, and he brought us the Glyptodon, specifically the lesser Glyptodon. Just really, really oozing quality in here. It's really stand out. It uses the armadillo, as you guys could probably tell. Has all these little stray hairs down below. I find that super awesome. I love that. Oh my gosh, look at that little interaction. That is adorable. And he even made the tail entirely custom, which is just incredible to see. Just a really solid mod for your paleo zoos. I really love like how the shell kind of arches towards the back. That is incredible stuff right there. But yeah, very iconic South American species. You guys may remember the Doedicurus from Zoo Tycoon 2. This is one of its cousins. Very cool animal right there. So amazing job, TNT. And over here, we have the long-awaited Polar Bear Remaster. As you guys can tell, I was very much struggling to find a very specific variant in here. A lot of the times when you are working in zoos, you may notice that some warmer climate areas have polar bears, and those polar bears would be a little bit greener. That is because they have a little bit of an algae growth on them. I'm not sure if it's harmful or not. I really don't know, but it just looks cool to me. If you're building like for a realistic zoo, and you're building kind of like a downtrodden one, this would be the variant that you would kind of seek out and keep rolling for. But besides that, this bear is gorgeous now. Of course, the polar bear really was one of the greater offenders in base game Planet Zoo. I guess it's DLC, but technically, I see Arctic Pack as base game, just like base game plus. But it really was a big offender. It didn't look like a polar bear, but this one looks absolutely like it. It has that long snout that kind of like curves outwards. It has that very powerful forehead, and even the body altogether is just so much better. It does have sexual dimorphism. I can't really tell you the difference, but both Nicholas Lionrider and Gaboy worked tirelessly on this, and I'm so happy that it's finally out. You can see we kind of saved the polar bear population in here, but we have some various different variants in here. I know, really doing A+ with the wording today. We have that mossy one, but most of the time you will find these somewhat yellowish tinge polar bears. That is very much realistic with the ones that you would see. Let's not exit out of the game just yet. You get these very beautiful yellow polar bears, slightly yellow, but they just look incredible nonetheless. Just really awesome to have that stuff all together in here. And I am going to be building for polar bears eventually. I guess I already technically did in Hope Harbor, didn't I? I may want to extend that habitat. I'm not sure. But that covers it for our mod showcase this week. Again, just be careful with the mods. I'll probably have like a mini video out relatively soon that kind of goes through how to remove mods from your folder in terms of like, you know, updates. So I'll go over that with you guys relatively soon. I'll have that in place of the next mod showcase. But yeah, I hope you guys are excited for the Jungle Tropical Pack. I honestly forgot the name of it already. I know I am. So without further ado, let me know your favorites in the comments down below. I'm going to say it's the Addicts this week for me personally, but if you have a different one, you let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you did enjoy it, of course, consider lending your support. Support the channel. Support it by a like. Support it by a comment. Even that red button over there, turn that white. Or gray. I don't really know. Either way, have the most wonderful of wonderful days, and I can't wait to see you all in the next video. Take care, and bye-bye.